Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. For today we are from group 11 with two people that is Inasa Fitri Siregar and me Khairunisa Suci Ramadhani. Wanna explain we are material about adverbial clause in complex sentence. For the first material will explain to me. Okay. First is meaning of adverbial clause. An adverbial clause is a word that function as a verb. In other words, it contains a subject and a predicate and modifies a verb. General form, that is subject plus predicate plus conjunction plus subject plus predicate. As for some opinions about adverbial clause, one of which, according to Sidney Greenbaum and Randolph Quirk, adverbial clause function as additional meanings or a disjunction. In their function, they are like adverbial phrases, but because of their function of greater assertiveness, they are more often like a propositional phrases. Like the following is an example of a comparison of an adverbial clause with a proportional adverb. We left after the speech just ended. That is adverbial clause. And we live after the end of the speeches. That is adverbial prepositional phrase. Next is types of adverbial clause. First types of adverbial clause is clause of time. Is an adverb that shows time. The conjunction when, before, after, science, as long as, until, till, hardly, scarcely, no sooner, and others. For the example, like words when. I come to your house when she wants to go out as subject. As object. And for science, I live here, science, I enter to stay. Next, after. I go to school after I have my breakfast. And then before. They will leave before you get here. Okay. Next is conditional clause. Is an adverb that is usually used to talk about the possibility and consequence of an event. The conjunction is if, unless, and lest. For the example, for if they lose weight during an illness, they soon regain it afterwards. And for unless, you wanna be rich unless you work hard. Okay. For the next type, we'll explain to Inasa Fitri Siregar.
Alright, my name is Inasa Fitri and I will try to continue the discussion from Khairunisa Suci Ramadhani. Clause of purpose is an adverb used to show the purpose of an action. The conjunctions in order to, so that, in order that. For example, they had to take some of his land so that they could extend the churchyard. In order, Susan takes a computer lesson in order that she can get a job easily. Clause of reason is an adverb used to show the reason for something. The conjunctions because since as given. For example, I couldn't feel anger against him because I like him too much. Since it's raining so heavily, I can't go out. Result of clause is an adverb used to show the result of something. The conjunction so that. For example, My suitcase had become so damaged on the journey home that the lid would not stay closed. Class of contrast or concession is an adverb used to make two statements, one of which contrasts the other. Contradictory between two related events, the conjunctions, although tough while. For example, I used to read a lot, although I don't get much time for books now. Even though I don't have much money, I will try to help him. Class of place is an adverb used to indicate the place or location of something. The conjunctions were, wherever, anywhere, and others. For example, he said he was happy where he was. You may go wherever you like. Class of manner is an adverb used to talk about someone's behavior or the way something is done. The conjunctions as, like, the way. For example, I was never allowed to do things as I wanted to do them. The conclusion of this material, an adverbial clause is a word that functions as an adverb. There are 8 types of adverbial clauses, namely clause of time, conditional clause, clause of purpose, clause of reason, result of clause, clause of contrast or concession, clause of place, and clause of manner. Maybe enough here about our discussion. Thank you for watching this video, and the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.